Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. I chose to record this video today. It's the beginning of the month. And I have a message for you. Let me ask you, how do you feel at the beginning of the month? I don't know where you are, but especially if you're in America or these other countries where we don't build our homes, it's very stressful, the end of the month, the beginning of the month. When you look at the balance you have and it's not enough to pay maybe the mortgage, the rent, whatever goes on at the beginning of the month is very, very stressful. So I said, let me record this video because I said I want to figure out a way to fight this poverty that makes people move from one country to another just looking to pay the basics. It's wrong. Leaving your children for years, your husband, your wife, you are married, but you don't see each other for 10 years. It doesn't make sense. So we're going to change this. Let me first ask you though, because the way you're going to, I've been online here for 5 years and I've learned a lot. I'm about to share my story a little bit, but let me first ask you, do you have any of these three? Because one of these or a combination of these is how you're going to solve your problem, the money issue. I mean, assuming you have one, maybe you don't. If you don't, kudos for you. But the world is stressed, people are struggling, and I'm assuming you are struggling somehow. Maybe you just have debt, personal debt somewhere. You pay the bills, but you're paying half. You are paying the balance past due electric, past due water, so don't cut it off. So if that's your kind of situation, or maybe I'm 57 years, maybe you're thinking of retirement, you don't see any money, you don't have any investment. Whatever that situation is, if you have any of these three, I have a way. By the end of this video, you know what we're going to do. So the first thing is, you have a passion, something you love to do. You know, like with your friends or just alone, that thing you do when you don't have to work, the thing that you do and you forget what time it is, and you forget to pray. I'm a Muslim. You forget to pray. You look at it and say, "Woo, I forgot to pray." You forget to eat. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Do you have a passion? Maybe you like what? Cooking. I don't think cooking can make you forget. Maybe you like watching football, those kind of things where you put on something and you forget. Do you have any one of those? I'm going to show you how to make money with it. Number two, that was number one. Number two, do you have a skill? We all have skills, just we don't know that we have the skill. It could be something you do at your job. That's a skill. There are people who don't know how to do what you do, right? Or maybe a profession, what you're going to school for, that kind. The third one is, have you had a situation in your life where it was a challenge and it's not a challenge anymore? For example, if you were overweight and you had to lose maybe 50 pounds, 100 pounds or kilograms, wherever you are in the country, it could be pounds or kilograms. And finally, you figured out something that worked for you. So that means you solved a problem. You solved a challenge. Okay, three, I said. The first one, a passion, something you love to do. I think everyone has something they love to do. Number two is a skill, something you know how to do. And number three is if you ever solved a challenge in your life. A combination of those three, or just one of them, we can make money with it. You know, this is not new, by the way. It's not new, it's been happening on social media. People are making a lot of money using those three that I just told you. Only it's hard. Number one, you don't know where to start. Number two, you don't have the money because it involves setting up systems, all these things. You see people make money online. There are some systems that have to be set up, and you have to buy some kind of course. I know I sell them. $2,000 USA dollars, $2,500, all these. The knowledge I collected of the past, I know the things I know, I've been paying a lot of money. So I know it's hard. Even someone to trust, someone who you believe that will show you the right information. So that's hard. But we are changing all that. And in this video, I'm about to show you. If you're seeing for the very first time, I went on without introducing myself. My name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA. I'm 57 years old. I'm grandma to twins. So I've lived life, and at some point, life was fine, and it wasn't fine. If you want to know more about me, go watch the video that's top of my YouTube channel. That's where I say more about me, my background, and all that. But I'll just share one thing. Life was not good. It was good. Everything was good until it wasn't. Here in America, that's when my husband had an accident, and 300,000 USA dollars later in bills, a year later without, we couldn't work, I couldn't work. But after the 1 year, he was able to walk and all that. But the money was gone. So I ended up cleaning homes here in Virginia, USA. I know what it takes to get yourself out of that hole and come to what I'm doing now, working anytime I choose, from anywhere I choose. Here at home, I'm recording these videos. So, those things, like I said, you may have the skills and all that, but the systems are expensive, and you don't know even who to trust to help you. But that's where I come in. And you know who else is coming in? School. This is looking like backwards, but actually look and showing it the way it looks is Skool. The Skool is going to show, it has the system, they set up the system. This was started by a young man, Sam Ovens, and then was joined by another cool guy, Alex Hormozi, and together they're taking over the world. You think of it like Facebook, like you are getting to know about Facebook at the beginning of Facebook, before it took over the whole world. It has all the systems we need to package our knowledge, to package our passions, and make money. And guess what? But then, it turns out, like when I found about this school, people are still charging those fees. It's expensive. They told me I would have to pay $999. I think they made it the highest that you can charge someone. $999. That's USA. That's almost 1,000 USA dollars to show me how to do it, how to set up. Because you have to set up a community. That's how you make the money, right? So they took me on Zoom. I booked a free call. They said, okay, if you pay for $999 for 4 hours, we'll show you how to set up your community. But you know me, I'm curious. So I've taught myself, I've been busy learning. Now I know how to do it without paying anyone any money. Okay, I paid some to join some communities, but not that kind. So, as I'm talking to you, actually I created 2 communities. One is free, one is paid. It's up to you which one you choose. But for right now, I'll say, come and join my free one. Because I did the paid one first, and then I said, you know what? My intention online has been to share knowledge. My intention has always been, how can I show people how to make money online? I said, you know what? I'll create a free one. So I have a free one. I just created like 2 days ago. If you're watching me here, consider it a blessing, because I'm keeping it free for some time, but I'll make it paid because actually what happens, as you get more people to get in, you have to hire like a manager to manage the comments, to approve people, to do all these things. So when I can't do it anymore, that's alone, I have to hire someone, that's when I'll start charging. But for now, it's free. So if you check below in the description and the pinned comment of this video, you'll see that I'm inviting you to come. I asked just 3 questions in there, and I may approve you. If I don't approve you and they said declined, find me and tell me. I don't think they have a way to tell you why you're declined, but I'll have a reason why I declined you, that I didn't allow you to get in. But find me. I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm everywhere. Send me a message and say, why didn't you approve me? But my intention is to approve everyone who is ready, who is tired of the pain of not being able to take care of your bills, the basic bills. Everyone deserves the right to pay their basic bills, to feed your children, to take care of their needs. Every single person deserves to do that. And with this, I'm going to show you. Because inside there, there's so many opportunities. I could show you to create your own community using those 3 that I mentioned. Or I can show you how to learn. Now we have to be in the paid one though. For me to share digital marketing, affiliate marketing, all these other things we do, you have to be in the paid one. Right now I'm charging $10 a month, but that will change too. Because if I find that I have to hire someone to manage this stuff, that's when everything will change. So if you watch this and you check and find that the paid one, I have a link for paid one also, that's only $10, or I still have the free one, please take action right now, because we are fighting poverty. And once I allow you to join, please take time to understand what's going on. Because I invite you on Zoom, that's why I share what you must do, you, to benefit. So if you take action, yeah, that's how we're solving the problem. I'm very, very excited. This is new though. Not everyone knows that what's going on. But the people who know, they tend to be more in Europe. I don't know why. Europe more and USA more. I was checking Africa only, what? The last time I checked, I saw like 8 people in Africa. I said, what? People are not aware. So we are spreading the knowledge. I bought this myself. No one gave it to me because I said I'll even wear the t-shirt so you can see what I'm doing. I mean that I'm really serious. In closing, your one is going to do it for you. You're going to take your action. And a job will not cut it. I'm not saying quit your job, but spend at least an hour. Put an hour to discover these things. And slowly, slowly, you could actually be shocked. You're going to be shocked that you know something. And this, normally when I invite people to come learn how to make money online, I say, okay, you have to be high school level education. But this one, you can use your language, any language you choose. Because you could even be here. When I talked about skills, maybe you can teach a language. Maybe you know a language and you can teach. And you see, because the world is going more international, people are raising children who don't know their mother tongue or their grandma tongue. They say, you could just start a community teaching that. Whatever you want, you can teach. Whatever you want, you can share. If all you want is to watch football, like I said, you can have a community of people who just watch football. So if you watch my other videos, in fact, I'll link one at the end here. I explain how this is done. But that wasn't the intention here. The intention is to just invite you. If you come to my community, I'll show you how all this is done. Or I'll point you to the right video because I've been doing this like every single day now. I'll point you to the right video. I've been reading the countries. In this one, I'm not reading the countries. I read the countries. So if you find that your country is not mentioned, it's not allowed, I suggest that we're going to find people who are allowed and you do these things together. So that's my message. If you really, really believe that you could do more, you could do better, and it's not worth leaving your children and your mom and dad and wife and husband and go to another country just because of making money. You can move to another country if that's what you want. But if you are going for the reason of making money, I'm saying, listen to me, please. Come to my free community. I'm going to explain this very clearly. You're going to understand. And do it while it's free. Right now it's free, and you can start your own community for free. They give you 2 weeks. I'll show you how you even could do this for free. All you have to do is put in a little bit of your time. Okay? Like I always end these, I say, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Without health, all this is useless. It's meaningless, even if you had a lot of money in the bank. So take good care of your health. Take a step to a better you, okay? Check the description of this video. Also check the pinned comment. You see how you come to either my free community or the paid. But for this video, my intention was to invite you to a free community. Because when you're in the free community, I'll point you to the other one if that's what you want. Depending on what you want, I need to get to know you first and see where you fall. You're fighting poverty, remember? Share it, like it, share, add a comment for me. What's your passion? Of those 3, which one would you think you are more passionate about, you could get money from? Anyway, we don't know yet how to create the money. I'll show you. Okay, so get to the community, and when I invite you to come on Zoom, try to join. You take a step, right? Take a step to better you. Bye-bye.